Hello, I'm Lord Treesman, I'm Chairman of the Football Association, and I'd like to just say a few words, if I may, about the Respect programme that we're running and which we regard as being absolutely vital for the future well-being of the whole of football. Parents can be a tremendous influence, a good influence in football, but actually sometimes they can be a very disruptive influence as well. And if they're very hostile and if they tend to take a harsh line with referees and with their own kids, they can put their kids off playing for the whole of the rest of the future, and those children then miss out on a huge amount. They miss out on all of the health and all the other social activities that come around loving the sport and playing in the sport. And actually it has other implications as well. Each year we lose a staggering 7,000 referees who are not prepared to put up with the level of abuse that they can sometimes experience from those on the touchline and those on the field. And we can't afford that. Everybody knows there's no real game of football unless you've got a referee. No referee, no game, not really. So it's vitally important that the Respect programme is something that we all engage in. I believe that we can do that. We can do that together, and we can make sure that football in England, right at its grassroots level, right the way through to the top, is a healthy sport, a dynamic sport, a growing sport, and a sport that kids love. We can do that together, so let's do it.
These points today, go third if you get this right. Mind you, I suppose it is a bit of a local derby, you can't take anything for granted. You've got to get in their faces. You let them know that you're there. Don't hold back.
Yeah, Dad. Right, don't hold back in that.
You're not going to let them walk all over you like you did last time, are you? Huh? No, I don't want to see you messing about. Forget all your fancy stuff, all your step-overs and your flicks. I want you to concentrate on just getting the ball forward. You lot need to focus. You need to treat this a bit more seriously. You know the top two teams go up, don't you? And you won't get there if you carry on just having a laugh. Are you listening to me, son?
Yeah, of course.
So where do you think he's going to play you today, then? God, it better not be in defence again. You're a winger. He just won't let you show what you can do, will he?
Well, you know, Jason's faster than me, Dad.
You what? You are quicker than Lionel Messi, you are?
Leave it out, Dad.
And Messi is being replaced by the bright young star that is Joe Smith. We're going to batter him, son. Come on!
I like football because I enjoy it and it keeps me fit and it makes me a faster runner and stuff.
I find it's a very fun sport and it keeps me fit.
We get to learn new skills and we get to play with our friends.
I want to grow up and be like Cristiano Ronaldo.
I enjoy it and I like shooting and stuff. I like dribbling with ball and shooting. It's good to have ball at your feet.
I like football because, well, it's just really the enjoyment of the game. You just get so much out of it.
You keep fit. It's really enjoyable.
You enjoy it?
Teamwork.
It's great for Dad to be there. So the starting point is he's brought him along. He's there to support him, but unfortunately, having got there, he's already taken over. So that's the minus, and it's now trying to get that sort of relationship between the father and son to be a much more positive, fun one rather than a big Premier League game about to take place. The idea in football is to give everyone the chance to play the game and then everyone to try and improve and get as good as they can get. Now that might be somebody who's really poor to not bad, but if they get to not bad, they're going to stay in the game, they're going to enjoy it and play the game. So it's just trying to maximise anyone's potential, whatever that level is, and let's not set the benchmark without even giving the youngsters a chance to see what they're capable of. Otherwise, it all becomes unrealistic, and they'll go out the game far too early because they already feel, the intense pressure, the expectation is too much from them.
Push up! Come on, push up! Close him down! Close him down! Don't give him any space! Come on, get in his face, son! Put your foot in! Yes, come on, well played!
Well done, team! Good effort!
Now that's it, son. Come on, mark him up. Yes, good Joe. Well played, son. Keeper, use Joe. Use Joe.
Find a pass, Sal. Find a pass, nice and easy.
Yes, so that's it, son. No, Joe, man on. It's a... Oh, fuck. Joe! Joe, switch on, son! You've got to read the game. Where's your movement and your concentration? Yeah, nice pass, Keeps. Good one. Why don't you try giving him a chance next time, yeah?
I was really crap today, right in front of my dad. I am pleased that he watches me play. It's just... at least he cares. Nathan's dad just stands there. He doesn't even cheer or nothing. At least my dad shouts. Everyone was looking at him today, and that's embarrassing. He's normally really nice. I know he used to play and he knows a lot about football, even as much as the coach, I think, so he always tries to help me. I think maybe he wishes I was better at football.
The dad is pretty much playing the football for the son by standing on the side, shouting instruction, sort of talking over the coach, and he's undermining the son playing. And you can see that everything the son does, he's more concerned with the reaction of his dad than actually concentrating and enjoying the game of football. I don't personally think that the parents should be shouting onto the pitch. I think that's the job and the role of the coach. The parents should be there just to support and observe. I think what you'd like to see the dad doing is encouraging Joe, supporting him when he does things well, but also supporting him when he does things wrong, and being there as a soundboard, as somebody that you can rely on to support you, rather than somebody who's there going to criticise every move you make. I think what's great about mini soccer is that it's on a smaller pitch, it's smaller goals, it's with a size 4 ball. So I think it's a place where you can play and make mistakes and learn from your mistakes. You shouldn't go in there with any kind of inhibitions, and that's what's great about mini soccer. It's enjoyment and a place that you can start to learn the game.
Our ball, that's our ball! Stay out wide. Come on, give him an option, son, give him an option! Oh, referee! What was wrong with that? He got the ball! Use the man on the inside. Give and go! Give and go! Yes! Go on, Joe, all the way! Come on! Yes! Penalty! Ref, that's a penalty! Oh, what man? Oi, ref! Use your eyes! That was a clear penalty! Come on, Joe! Track back, son!
Come on, Joe. Keep going, lad. Keep going.
Oh, what is wrong with that? Oi, ref! Yeah, nice one. How much are they paying you? Don't worry about it, Joe. This bloke is giving us nothing.
The ref was crap today. My dad swore at him. It was scary. I thought he might get into a fight. Everyone was looking at him. I sometimes wish he wouldn't say anything at all. Matthew's dad never swears and just keeps saying well done, even if Matthew makes a mistake. Sometimes I think I'm letting Dad down.
Well, there's no doubt that the pressure he's putting on does not improve the performance of the young lad. And I think it just rubs across not only his child as well, it's intimidating the rest of the team. And at that age, it's about enjoyment. The embarrassment of the young boy towards his parent or just be damning, really. And eventually he'll say either I don't want to play football or Dad, don't come and watch me anymore. The impact that the father has directly challenging the referee, straight away the players on the pitch pick that up. And I think the message goes out then, if he can challenge the ref and belittle him, we can do it as well. Now straight away that undermines anything that the referee's trying to do. It's about coming along, supporting your children, encouraging them so they come away as well and say, Dad, Mum, you haven't embarrassed me today. Thank you very much for bringing me to the game, it's been brilliant.
Told you before about keeping your head up, haven't I? How are you going to see who's around you if you're looking at the ground? We've got to do some more work on your first touch. You're giving the ball away too often. Mind you, that was a hospital pass. Who is that keeper? She's crap. She cost us a game, in my opinion, and not just the game either. I mean, what about the points? What about our league place? I tell you what, I've got a stuck one on that ref. That was a stonewall penalty you had. If he can't see, the bloke shouldn't be in the game.
I don't know. I think he may have got the ball.
You've got to be kidding me. Anyway, you know, you get a tap on the ankle and you're in the box, you go down, don't you? I just don't know if this is the right club for you anymore. I think they're holding you back. I mean, when was the last time that he let you play on the wing? You are a natural winger. I think we're wasting our time with this lot if he's just going to play you in centre-back. The problem is that coach, he just doesn't want to win. I tell you what, when we get home, I'm going online. I'm going to see if I can't find you another club.
When the game ended, I just wanted to go home. Dad was getting angry with the ref and coach. It was so embarrassing. Matthew and his dad were looking at us like we were weird. Dad is always on at me about my game and how I've got to improve, but I just like playing. I want it to be fun. I don't care where I play. And I don't want to change clubs. All my friends are here. I think Dad thinks I'm going to be better than I really am. I do like football, but not as much as him.
I think it's important that we recognise there is a huge difference between youth football and adult football. The dad there was quite clearly focusing on an adult agenda, which was about winning, points, league position, criticism of the referee, the coach, whereas the youngster was clearly much more about how he enjoyed it with his mates and how disappointed he was when his dad was criticising his teammates and friends. I'd have been hoping that the dad would have been giving feedback about the good run that the young player Joe made going forward, about how he got into the area and nearly had a shot. Those sorts of specific things where there was success, in the hopes that Joe will enjoy that feedback, enjoy that positive relationship, and hopefully then repeat it the next time they play. Best practice is about encouraging fun, enthusiasm and player development, so that we prepare them with the best skills, the best technique, the best confidence, so when they go to older football and adult football, they can take those with them and be successful. Choosing the right club for your children is a really important decision, and I would encourage parents, carers to have a look at a range of clubs and decide what is it that their youngster wants from football.
Of course, we expect people to react when we make a decision. We expect people to react in a certain way, maybe in disappointment, maybe in agreement. And an immediate show of displeasure without abusive words is okay, you know. But people need to think there's a line we don't cross. Adults set the example for youngsters. Youngsters will see what's happening from the sidelines involving their parents and guardians. And if it's unchecked, then they will emulate that on the field of play as well. The latest figures suggest that something like 7,000 referees walk away from refereeing each and every year, and therefore, you know, we're getting a lot of games whereby there's no qualified, neutral referee available to take charge of that game, and that's affecting the quality of the football that's being played. And pretty much without a referee, there's no real game. I see far too often too much pressure being put on youngsters to win at all costs, and really winning is not the key thing, is it? It's about the enjoyment.
There's recriminations for a lost game, for the way the child played, for the club not being good enough, for the teammates not being good enough. So there's enthusiasm would be, okay, well, what do you think went wrong in the game? Do you think we could improve it by? And let's look forward to the next game. At grassroots level, it's all about enjoyment, and it shouldn't be about performance, and especially with the younger age groups, 8, 9, 10, they need to be free to enjoy the football, to be able to try things. If they feel that they daren't try something in case they're not performing, they're not going to develop. And if those skills in that child are in the right hands of a positive coach that has the welfare of that child at heart as a primary concern alongside their development, the talent will show through.
Open your eyes! My old woman can referee this campaign!
Listen to this muppet. Every week he does this, screaming and shouting at the ref.
Ref! Ref! That's a yellow card, ref! Card him! Yellow card him, ref! Yellow card, mate! Well, you want to learn the rules, kid? How are these kids supposed to learn the game if you don't know the game? He's an animal. Give him a yellow card. You're an animal. He deserves a card.
Look at him, the ref. He gives up his Saturday mornings to do this. Now, was it the right decision? It might have been, it might not have been. Who knows? We all make mistakes.
You mug!
Would you take this at work?
Okay, thank you.
No, don't thank me. Thank you.
Just clear the
You're
playing area, please.
You ain't got a clue. All right. Clown.
You see, Dad's trying to live out his own dreams for his son.
Stevie! Come on, son! Plenty of art! Plenty of art! Get ready, son! Rubs in it! What's the matter with you? That's a suicidal...
And how's he supposed to learn if he can't make his own mistakes?
How many times have I got to tell you? Blow up, get after it! Come on, son.
Not exactly setting a good example, is he?
Referee, you're not watching the game, mate. You're watching me. You ain't going to see nothing here. Watch the game.
It's no wonder we're losing so many refs when they're having to put up with people like Jet the Biscuit here every week.
Come on, Stevie! You're running about like a chicken with no egg. Liven it up!
And it's no wonder thousands of kids give up the game either. If we carry on like this, we won't have a game left.
Ref! Ref?
Some of us need to take a long, hard look at ourselves. How much abuse do you have to put up with each week?
You!
You know, people shouting at you.
Get out there and do it!
Having a pop.
You ain't got no commitment, son!
Swearing and that.
I am bloody sick of it!
What? None?
You ain't showing pride!
That's because you wouldn't put up with it, would you?
You let yourself, Dad!
I mean, people like you and me, we wouldn't stand for it, would we?
You let the team, Dad!
But then...
You let me, Dad!
We're not kids, are we?
This is the last time! The last time! Look at me!
Did you know?
You don't want it enough!
Over half our young footballers...
Now you get out there and you fight for the ball!
Have to put up with pressure.
Go on, make me proud!
And abuse.
You ain't got nothing, son!
From their elders.
Why don't you just grow up?
And betters. And it's time we gave it a rest.